This artificial satellite has caused major media interest since the late 50s, and it has become one of the most talked about objects in space. It has been identified as an alien satellite, and even though there are images of this object, many remain skeptical about its purpose and origin. The discovery of the Black Knight satellite is perhaps one of the most famous space objects to orbit our planet. According to monitoring agencies around the world, the Black Knight has been transmitting radio signals for over 50 years now. The USA and the Soviet Union have shown particular interest in this unidentified space object. Since its discovery, this satellite has interested countries such as Sweden and enthusiasts worldwide. One of them is a ham radio operator, who apparently has decoded a series of signals received from the UFO satellite, and interpreted it as a star chart centered on the Epsilon star system, and that the Black Knight originated from this system 13,000 years ago. But according to many, this discovery was made much earlier than we thought. Rumours are that it was Nikola Tesla, the first man to intercept a signal from this otherworldly satellite in 1899. After Tesla's discovery, in the next 30 to 50 years, the signal was being intercepted more frequently until it was apparently decoded. Since the 1930s, astronomers worldwide have been reporting strange radio signals which allegedly come from the Black Knight. In 1957, Dr. Luis Corrales of the Communications Ministry in Venezuela photographed it while taking pictures of Sputnik 2 as it passed over Caracas. The strange thing was that unlike Sputnik 1 and 2, the Black Knight satellite orbited Earth from east to west. Sputnik 1 and 2 orbited west to east, using Earth's natural rotation to maintain orbit. The story of the Black Knight made its media debut in the 1940s, when the St. Louis Dispatch and the San Francisco Examiner wrote about the satellite on May 14, 1954. Interest in the Black Knight was higher each year. In 1957, an unknown object was seen shadowing the Sputnik 1 spacecraft. According to reports, the unknown object was in polar orbit. At that time, the United States nor the Russians possessed the technology to maintain a spacecraft in polar orbit. According to sources, the first polar orbiting satellite was launched in 1960. The object continued to amaze astronomers worldwide. In the 1960s, the Black Knight was located once again in polar orbit. Astronomers and scientists calculated the object's weight to be over 10 tons, which would be at that time the heaviest artificial satellite to orbit our planet. The Black Knight has been a topic of interest all around the world. Until today, most of the official information on the mysterious object is kept safe and away from society. No one has answered some of the most simple and logical questions to ask. Who placed that satellite in polar orbit? To what purpose? Is the Black Knight an extraterrestrial satellite sent to Earth to study the human race? Did the satellite attempt to communicate with the human race? One thing is for sure, the Black Knight remains as one of the most mysterious objects to orbit our planet.